Om. Friends, we'll begin with Shanti Mantra. Asatoma Sadgamya Tamsoma Jyotirgamya Mrityorma Amritam Gamya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. O Lord, lead us from the unreal to the real. Lead us from the darkness to light. Lead us from death to immortality. Om, peace, peace, peace. Namaskaram. Friends, today we will unfold the secret. Who am I? You know, right from ancient ages, several saints, monks, and seekers have been confused to know about who am I. And for this, we will adopt one technique which is known as Neti Neti, as given by Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. And we'll first try to negate what we are not, and then we'll finally come to the conclusion, who am I? Now, the first confusion about this is whether I am stool body, stool sharira, or gross body. So, one by one, we'll see uh, who am I. Now, to understand whether I am stool sharira, we'll first examine one example, and the example will take, say, for example, this is a pen, and I say this is my pen. When I say this is my pen, this means I am not this pen, and when I am not this pen, I am separate from this pen. Or for take for example any object. When I am different from that object, I say no, I am not this object, so I am different. So similarly, if we see the parts of our body, like this is my hand, what we say, this is my hand, and uh, this means that I am not this hand, but this is my hand. Or any part of my body, if you examine one by one, you will come to the conclusion that I am not that and I am different, but it is mine. So this stool sharira could be mine, gross body is mine. So this means I am different from this gross body, I am not this gross body. The gross body, which is made by three five elements, five gross elements, which are called panch mahabhuta. So which is subject to growth and decay. It comes, takes birth, and it dies. So this means it keeps on changing. So this means I cannot be that sthul sharira. I am different from sthul sharira. Next we will come to subtle body, suksham sharira. Now suksham sharira consists of 19 elements. Now which are those 19 elements? Let us examine one by one. 5 ज्ञानेन्द्रिया, 5 कर्मेंद्रिया, 5 pranas, and 4 antakarnas. Which are those? We'll one by one we'll examine again. So 5 jnanendriyas are those sense organs through which we acquire knowledge. We acquire knowledge of the external world. Like from ears, we hear and we get some knowledge. Similarly, with nose we smell, with skin we touch, and uh, and with our tongue we taste, and with eyes we see. So these are the five Gyanendriyas through which we come into contact with external world and gather a lot of information and knowledge. They are known as Gyanendriyas. Five Karmendriyas. Now, what are those five Karmendriyas? Karmendriyas are those sense organs through which we do action or karmas. For example, these hands, we walk, so they are instrumental in doing the karmas. With feet, we walk, we go, they are again karmendriya. Similarly, with our tongue, we speak, that is karmendriya. And other two organs are excretory organs and for procreation organs or reproductory organs. So they are five karmendriyas. Now we'll come to five pranas. Now which are those five pranas? Five pranas are again prana, apan, saman, vyam, and they are known as five pranas. When one is when we take in inward breath, then exhale, inhale, exhale, and finally sushumna nadi. So these are five pranas. And lastly, we will come to antakarnas. Now, antakarnas are four antakarnas. Which are they? They are man, buddhi, chit, ahankar. Man is mind, buddhi is intellect, chit is consciousness, and ahankar is ego. So, friends, with mind, what we do is we think. Those thoughts arise in our mind, and we observe those thoughts. We are not those thoughts, so we are not that mind. Many people get confused how to distinguish mind and intellect from ourselves, since mind, their thoughts, and every time the new thoughts will come, so they are going on changing. That is another criteria why I am not those thoughts. Similarly, intellect, with intellect I am able to see what is real and what is unreal, what is what is right and what is wrong. Through that intellect only I am able to see. But I am not that intellect. Why I am not intellect? Because I am able to see that. Now, when all these things, if we take this, all the 19 elements of Sukshma Sharira, if we see, we are not that. This means I am something else other than Suksham Sharira. So we'll come to third Sharira, which is known as causal body. Now let us see the next slide. Causal body or Karan Sharira is the most confusing element, most confusing body, because it is full of ignorance or avidya. It is ignorance. So it is in seed state. Now I'll tell you an example. I'll give you an example. Take a seed of a fruit, of an apple. Now we do not know what that seed contains. What that seed contains. We don't know. That is why it is called ignorance. And once we sow the seed in the ground, give water and proper all the conditions like sunshine and all, it starts growing, and one day it becomes into a full-fledged tree. Then only we come to know that one small seed contains so much. Similarly, our causal body contains so much information. All our karmas are stored in causal body. You see, and as the name suggests, Karan or cause, this causal body is the cause of our taking next birth. This is the cause of taking next birth. So, friends, don't confuse. Causal body is uh, is the body which becomes the cause, Karan, for our next birth. It stores all the karmas, but we do not know. We are totally ignorant about this causal body, what it stores, what it has, unless and until it sprouts into the full-fledged tree. So, but I am not this causal body also. I am not this causal body because I am different from this causal body. is instrumental for me to they get a new birth, but I am not this causal body. So friends, after this we will go to the next slide, and as we said, after examining all the three bodies like gross, subtle, and causal, we say no, no, not this, not this. As was mentioned in Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, I am not the gross body, I am not the subtle body, and I am not the causal body. Then who am I? We'll see the next slide. And our Atman is our true self. Now it is uh, Atman is, what is Atman? It is pure consciousness. Now, what is pure consciousness? Now, it is very beautifully explained in Taittiriya Upanishad, chapter 2, first verse, which says, Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma. It is very important verse. Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma, which means Atman is pure consciousness. It is existence, knowledge, and infinite. So, friends, it is ever present. It is ever present in all the three states of waking, dream, and deep sleep. Even if when you go to deep sleep and your mind is subdued, it is not working. Still, when you get up, you see, yes, I am refreshed. I slept well. I was very happy. So this means some awareness was still there even in deep sleep stage. So that is what I am. So this real I, as it is said, Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma, means this consciousness is identical with Brahman. I am one with Brahman. I am identical with Brahman. And this consciousness, this awareness, this Atman is beyond birth and death, beyond change. It is eternal. It is real. It is also called Sat. It is Sat. Sat means it is real, it is beyond change. So friends, we will come to the concluding slide. So the conclusion is the journey from the body to the self. I am not the perishable bodies, I am the imperishable Atman. So friends, the answer to who am I am pure consciousness, as you can clearly see from here. And so uh, I think I have given a lot of food for thought to you, and let us see. Please think about it and meditate upon it, and all the three shariras. And now, having come to know about the three shariras, each element of the sharira, please concentrate, please meditate on that, and try to find out the true self, which is I, the consciousness, which is identical with Brahman. That is why in Upanishads it is written, Aham Brahmasmi. I am Brahman. I am not different from Brahman. I am Brahman myself. So, what is that? This is not this body. I am not talking about this body who I am. I am not the Suksham Sharira. I am not the causal body, the seed for which takes next birth. So, friends, I hope I have covered uh, covered this, and you must have come to know. Please keep watching my videos, and in my next video I'll give you still very good next topic also. Please watch out for that. Thank you so much. Namaskar.